Fifth episode of Wasteland Weaponistics. This time we cover the M199 Assault Rifle. The model of the M199 Assault Rifle was first introduced in Fallout 4, reappearing in just Fallout 76 at the time of making this video. The reason I said the model of the M199 was first introduced in Fallout 4 is because the designation of M199 was first seen in Fallout 3. In the Museum of Technology, there is an exhibit that is supposed to feature a rifle called the M199 Backtalker. The description reads as follows. Perhaps the most well-recognized weapon in the modern U.S. military arsenal, the M199 earned its name Backtalker from the unusual report the firing mechanism makes as it ejects a spent shell. Firing the standard 5.56mm rounds, the M199 is still the official infantry weapon of the U.S. Army. The rifle is not present within the exhibit, likely taken long ago by some desperate soul in need of a weapon. The way the designation of M199 Backtalker coincides with the Fallout 4 assault rifle is actually through the Fallout 4 Creation Club. When applying the US Army skin to the assault rifle, it apparently changes the reference file to M199. The skins were created by the mod author Skibada. So the continuity of the Fallout 4 assault rifle being M199 is a gray area, and entirely depends on if the Creation Club is canon or not. For this video, we're going off the assumption that the Creation Club is canon. The design of this weapon used to really bother me, because the weapon is so large and unusual looking that it feels like it's more of a part of a steampunk universe than the retro-futuristic universe of Fallout. This was until I read more into it and actually looked at the details of the weapon. I actually started to understand the purpose of it. The M199 is not made for standard infantry soldiers. It is much too large and awkward. It's actually meant to be used in conjunction with power armor. This is even mentioned in the concept art and how it's made to look beefy in the oversized hands of the power armor users. There is a need for a smaller weapon than a minigun, and being chambered in 5.56 ensures easier supply lines since it uses the same round as the standard infantry. Much in the same way squad automatic weapons work today. Now the purpose of it being water-cooled might have to do with a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is that since power armor gives increased strength, the user can carry a lot more ammo, allowing them to maintain a field of fire, so water cooling the weapon reduces the chance of it overheating. The other reason is that the gun is so badly designed that the weapon overheats easily, and because it's used by someone in power armor, a quick change barrel was not viable. Most of the design is to conform to power armor users. The left-mounted magazine for easier operation than belt-fed. Putting the magazine on the side instead of on the bottom allows for a larger handguard for the power armor user to grasp. An interesting detail is that while in power armor, the third-person reload animation is different than out of power armor. Since this weapon might be the M199, and let's assume it is, it does bring several lore questions to the table. Mainly the problem of M and R marked weapons. In the Fallout universe, M marked weapons were replaced with R marked weapons, like the R91 assault rifle. So why is the M199 so prevalent in both the Commonwealth and Appalachia despite being replaced? What I believe is the weapon never got an actual replacement. The military went with energy weapons instead of trying to replace this weapon with another ballistic option. But since ballistic weapons are cheaper to maintain, the M199 stuck around in the military's inventory for a while. Then during the time of the annexation of Canada, several National Guard, Border Patrol, and any other Home Guard units were armed with M199s as well as old T-45 power armors, because they were available. Much like how National Guard in our timeline were armed with M1 Grands during the riots of the 1960s, or M16A1s being used in the 1990s. At the time of making this video, there is one unique M199. It is Whistle in the Dark from Fallout 76. It is no longer acquirable as it was a reward from a survival mode challenge. And at the time of making this video, survival mode has since been deleted from Fallout 76. Whistle in the Dark is an assault rifle that is entirely geared towards VATS usage at night, having the Nocturnal's effect, doing less damage during the day and more at night, 33% hit chance, and +1 perception. It also comes equipped with a night vision scope and a suppressor. So this ends the lore portion of the video. Now we're going to go into the real-life inspiration for this weapon. We see, again in the Fallout universe, multiple designs from real life being put together into one design for Fallout. The M199's base comes from several weapons. Most of the gun is based on the French AA-52 general purpose machine gun. A lever-delayed blowback belt-fed design. A true unicorn when it comes to machine guns. The AA-52 is used for most of the receiver. The stock design is taken from the 1944 E1 Johnson LMG. The side-mounted magazine is also taken from the Johnson LMG. The handguard is taken from the M249E2 SAW and then enlarged a bit. The barrel jacket seems to be a combination of the Lewis gun's heat shield as well as many of the other early 1900s water-cooled machine guns, like the Maxim, the Vickers, the Perino, or the Sports Losa. It doesn't seem to be taken from a single source, just kind of a general design. So the modeler combined these several different weapons into the single rifle we see today, the M199. Designed for power armor users, it is a strange weapon to fit into the Fallout universe. So subscribe to this channel, as well as my main channel, Trooper Fofo.